Hey there, Leo. Welcome in. This is your, I guess it's your mid-month, but it's really just what the hell do we have in store for us in, well, for the rest of the month. Um, it's a general reading, so take what resonates only, leave the rest for whoever. Don't try to make anything fit. If you need something more personalized, you have miatarot.com. Link is in the description box below. I offer an array of things from email to pre recorded to Zoom to shadow work to energy work. So there's some pickings for you. All right, let's go ahead and get into it and see what is to come for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, also Venus. Check it out. All right. What can Leo anticipate from now to the end of the month? I was going to say year. I keep wanting to say year. Maybe some of this for some of y'all is happening until the end of the year, but we'll see. I think some of y'all are going through a spiritual healing. Oh, you are. Shit. So early, and it came out at again. Star card at the bottom of the deck. Some of y'all are going through a spiritual dark night of the soul awakening type shit. I'm doing a lot of cussing. My apologies. I probably will be like this for a while because I'm a little unhinged. So you guys are just going to have to roll with me. Okay. You have a tower here to the 10 of Pentacles. I don't know what it is that you have lost or you feel like you have lost or you've completely let go, but something has completely been shattered for you, Leo. And I do feel like this is very much soul related. This is some soul shit right here. Look at this Tower, Scorpio to Aquarius. What I find is very interesting is that this screams Pluto in Aquarius. And don't think that you are not affected because, baby, you are. You are. Something has to be dismantled. And you guys are probably already, you probably already had the shock. You probably already had it. Something has to be dismantled, removed. It's something that you can't take with you. It's something that you can't continue to go through. But from now to the end of the month, I wanted to say year again. I'm going to say year for y'all. I know it's end of the month, but when I want to say year, I'm going to say year because I truly feel like some of this is still going to continue on even after the end. I mean, it's only a month. It's only like, an additional month. But you have the 7 of Pentacles. I feel like what you are doing. Oh my God, I knew it. Okay, hold on. You went into seclude. What is that? Yeah, oil. You went into seclusion. You're not communicating. I don't feel like you're communicating very much. Only something that you have to do. Like if you have to communicate, like work. You got to talk to people. You don't talk to people at work. After you get off work, you ain't talking to a soul. I feel like you're absorbing information and you're finding answers. You may be looking for them. You may be looking at gurus. You may be looking to, spirituality, I honestly feel like this is a spiritual thing. I do. You're looking for something. You're looking for what matters. You're looking to rebuild. And I do feel like you are. You are rebuilding. You have the 7 of Pentacles here. That is that rebuild. You're rebuilding, and I feel like yes, you're rebuilding yourself. Ah, okay, I'm sorry. Your cards are just so fucking nuts right now because I felt it and it's coming out exactly how I felt it. So it's a little insane right now. You have death card here. I just said it's something spiritual. You're going through a metamorphosis, a transformation. You're finding the things that you like. And I feel like this is happening very rapidly for some of you. I say that because I have the chariot there. I'll show you in a second. But this is real deal shit. This is real deal stuff. You're having to, it's like a revamp. It's like you're finding yourself, Leo, who you truly are. You've embarked on this journey, self-discovery, rebuilding, what is sustainable, what is not, what needs to come with me, what does not. You're doing this alone and you're manifesting. And I feel like I actually feel like you are surprising yourself. I feel like this is more of like, wow, I really do have this power and you feel very powerful and you're like you're taking it on. You're moving forward with it. You have the chariot that's here. This is onward progress. Hmm. Okay. You have the moon card here. You also have Ace of Wands. So your things are going to come to surface about what sets you on fire, what you're passionate about, what makes you feel good. Like I like your creativity is going to be flowing. It's going to be I wanted to say it's going to be a very sexy time, but not in the sense of like, oh, sexy. I just feel like it's going to be a time for you. There may be some sexy time there too, but I just feel like finding you're finding your power, you're finding what makes you excited, you're finding your creativity again. Give me more for Leo. Empress. I told you. I will say this through the disconnect, I do feel like you have some sort of level up because I do feel like there is something here that you were disconnecting from, whether it is a person, things, whatever doesn't fulfill your heart, disconnecting from not being connected because now I feel like you're starting to feel things. Initially, what you may try to do is resist because you don't want to feel because sometimes feeling fucking sucks. I think you get a handle on it because you have the temperance here and it just feels like everything is out of alignment. Everything feels just so crazy and very hard to handle. It almost feels like an overwhelming type of feeling. All of this is to bring you, first of all of this is to make you work harder on handling your shit. So that's number one. Number two, character development. It's getting you to a point to where you can handle your shit alone. Alone. You're stopping codependencies. You're stepping into your power. You're stepping into who you're supposed to be. You're radiating, you're shining, you're elevating, you're glowing, you're tapping into your divine feminine because I told you that this is spiritual. This is a lot of within stuff. Okay, give me more from now to the end of the month for Leo. Like I said, this could be going into the end of the year, maybe even 2026. But I just feel like there's a major shift for you guys. All right, you got Six of Wands in the reverse. You also have the Eight of Swords here, and the Four of Pentacles here, and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, this is happening because you've been holding on to. I'm sorry, you've been holding on. I get excited when I already know what it is, and then the cards come out, and it's like the exact thing that I'm. I'm like, I'm not even going to do these cards anymore. I'm just going to tell you. But y'all like pretty pictures, so. Ah, this is for your greater good, even if it hurts. You've been holding on to shit from the past. And I'm not saying that you're playing victim, but a lot of this, you were a victim. And it's almost like saying if I don't remember what they did to me, then it discredits all that I've worked for to get better. But what it does is it leaves you in this overthinking state to where you begin to question who you are. And I feel like for some of you, this is what it did. To the point to where you were disconnected from your intuition. You were sitting in confusion, brain fog, possibly, I don't know. You know what it feels like? It feels like almost like not having a direction. And you're a Leo. You're a leader. But it almost feels like for some of you, if you are very honest with yourself and not allowing your pride to get in the way of what I am saying to you on a soul level, it may have felt as though you've been trying to figure something out for the longest time, and almost to the point to where you feel like you lost yourself. You're not yourself. You're not your beautiful, radiant um self. And so this whole thing is very much needed. Some of y'all went through like some fucked up shit. And because of that, it dimmed your light. It made you very questionable about committing, being with others, wanting to, but not. However, I feel like that cycle is absolutely coming to an end. I feel like whatever the abrupt change was, it definitely came to an end. I do feel like what's happening here is that you've had to kind of like just isolate yourself and completely stop talking to others. Some of you may be that extreme. And because you're trying to like get to calm. You're trying to finally like just get to fucking calm. Okay? And I do feel like you guys will be able to experience that. You have some sort of new chapter that is starting for you. You've closed out a chapter to start a new chapter. Give me more. Six of Cups and the Emperor in the reverse with the High Priestess in the reverse. For some of you, I don't know if this is you or if this is the other person. I kind of feel like this is you because it's like you're trying very hard to not talk to people. You may even be like saying, I need to do this for me. I need to do this for me. However, some of you may be feeling very nostalgic, or you may be missing someone from your past, someone that you've known for a long time. They could have Aries or Pisces in their chart. You're trying to control it. You're trying to control the memories. You're trying to control the I want to reach back out. I feel like ultimately you guys will communicate again. You have the High Priestess here in the reverse. You're not going to be quiet forever. Now, if this is the other person doing this to you, then just take it as it resonates. I also have here that someone's going to try to be very strategic with how they start this back up, because they don't want to come across as like too needy or too strong, or they're not ready to show what it is they really want. And I don't feel like it's deceptive. I just feel like it's more of masking. I mean, we have to me, this is my card of masking, not showing who you really are. And then, and then she's literally wearing a mask. But it's just strategy to try to get somebody back into your life. Like I said, could be you doing this, could be the other person. So, signs that I have: Aries, Pisces, Gemini, Taurus, all the fixed signs, Leo, Taurus, Libra, Sagittarius, Cancer, Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Damn near everybody. All right. That is what I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. And until next time, you guys take care.